Hi, welcome to Rate My Gadget. We are going to be looking at thermostats at the moment. I know it's not rock and roll, but it is very important, especially to me when it's cold. So that's why we're going for it today. We've thoroughly tested quite a few different ones. We're going to be giving you the reviews of what we think, and there's also videos of how to install them all. Okay, so we are going to be looking at, I need to get this right, Hive, Tado, Repenic and Nest to see which ones we think are the best. Okay, why should we care about smart thermostats? But it is important because control the temperature remotely. So as I said, if you're away from the house and it's freezing and you want the house nice and toasty before you get in, then it's always good. Overall, it's about saving money. So if it knows when you're in the house and when you're not in the house and when you like it warm and when you don't, then it just makes it much more cost effective for you because you're not wasting heat when you're not here. Okay, looking across all four thermostats, they all have the ability to, they all have a bridge, which means they all have the ability to link to your Wi-Fi. They all have an app that you can use it from, and they all have an interaction on the thermostat itself, which you can change and vary your heating to varying degrees depending on which thermostat. So, installation. They are all pretty DIY-able. You would be able to do it yourself. Please see our videos for help on how to do that. However, please seek professional advice if you need to. Okay. So we found initially that the worst thermostat by far was the Hive. That's because it needed an extra gadget to plug in to attach to the Wi-Fi. So it was just extra faff. And also we found that if you lost power, then the whole system, you had to reset the whole system, and it was a right pain in the neck. So Hive is the worst. In terms of price, Nest came in at the most expensive at $190. Then it was Hive and Tado were second place, and they were in at 140-ish. And then Repenic came in at £100. So all of those prices are also included the connection to the internet. Don't be fooled online where you can just buy the thermostat without the internet connection. Or it looks cheaper. Yes, it is cheaper, but you don't have that connection to the internet. Tado and Hive are a little bit cheeky because they are charging a subscription fee of about £4 a month in addition for additional features to do with scheduling. Whereas Repenic and Nest do those things, but without a subscription, so they're included in the initial cost. So that's something to not get sucked into. However, don't forget, as per our last video, that Nest is moving away from Google. So you are going to lose that interactive remote facility with Nest in the future. Design. Hive and Tado are the square ones with buttons, and Nest and Repenic are round and have a sort of a dial feature. Also, Hive is mirrored and Tado is matte. I thought they looked cheap, to be honest. Having had the Nest previously, which was really smart, then looking at the Hive and the Tado ones, I thought they looked cheap in comparison. It does have a feature to remove it from the wall, so you can move it around the house. However, this is with Hive and Tado. But when you take it off the wall, the batteries are exposed, which is a bit weird. So it's not easily movable around the house. If I'm honest, my favourite design is the Nest. I think it's really smart and sleek and easy to use, and it's just one screen. But I'm also quite impressed with the Repenic. It's got the dial in the middle, but it's also got the 4 buttons outside with hot water boost, which is very important when you have 3 children that all play rugby. So I am impressed with the setup of the Repenic, but I just think the Nest is a little bit sexier. In terms of user interface, I'm going to be honest with you, I am not a thermostat expert. I don't really care that much about thermostats. I just want hot water and I just want central heating, and so it needs to be pretty idiot proof for me to use. Hive and Tado were not idiot proof enough for me. I was getting cross. Nest is idiot proof and Repenic are idiot proof, and I can use them all by myself, and I don't need to husband to make it work for me. So I found when I was using the Tado, I think it was the hardest one to interface with and to understand what on earth was going on, because it had 2 different screens. One screen for the temperature you wanted, and the one screen the temperature that you wanted it to be, and what temperature it was now. And I couldn't differentiate which one it was. It just wasn't intuitive enough for me. So I would say that was my least favourite one. In terms again of user interface and setting things like holiday mode and bits like that, definitely Nest and Repenic were the most easiest to use, because you could do it on the thermostat itself. You didn't need to go into the app for those more advanced settings. But I definitely found that with Tado and Hive, you needed the app to do all that. So it was definitely easiest to use with Repenic and Nest. In terms of the app, they all pretty much did the same thing, and they did the job. They're fine. I think, again, Nest and Repenic did everything you wanted, everything that you said on the screen. But with Tado and Hive, it was constantly pushing you down the road of subscriptions. So it was, look at this facility you can have, but you need to subscribe. And that really annoys me, because I'm not interested in paying a subscription every month for more. And definitely with Nest and Repenic, you didn't need that. They just did it. Nest is the only one with predictive scheduling. Others you have to schedule yourself. However, be mindful of the fact that Nest is moving away from Googling. So Repenic doesn't have a dedicated app, but there are 2 apps that you can use with it, Smart Life and Tuya, and they were fine. They did the job. Okay, this is quite interesting, because Repenic, out the box, were the only one who offered 2-zone heating.
So to be clear, it means that the thermostat receiver can control up to 4 zones. So if you had more than one thermostat, say 2 or 3, you can control different zones in the house if your house is set up like that.
So overall, I would probably have to say that Repenic was our favourite one, just because it had everything you needed. And it was easy to install, and it was the cheapest, and it did the job. So that would probably be my one. I do prefer the way that the Nest looks on the wall, and that the thermostat itself is more attractive. But Nest is moving away from remote scheduling, and so that's a big problem for me. Just to be clear, Nest are moving away from remote control of the thermostat. You can still use it as a thermostat in the house, but you can't go on an app and warm your house up for when you get home. So it's that remote control that you can't use. Okay, in terms of Hive and Tado, we probably preferred Tado over Hive, because it was a less of a faff with installation, and we didn't like the mirrored effect of the Hive. But with the subscription and the more complicated setups, they're not getting our vote. Thank you for watching. Please like and please subscribe. And yes, please look for our videos on how to install the Repenic and the Tado. And there's also user guides on the Repenic as well. So thank you for watching.